Onana every time he's playing, he'll drop memes. Because the second goal, Tottenham Hotspur tried to block it, and some people edited that image, and he's like
some people or you. Some people or you.
Come on, not me. I see some people like they are calling him gym instructor. So there is this player by the name Abdul Fattah. He's from Ghana. So that guy was called by the national team to represent his team during the Africa Cup of Nations. Currently he's on loan at Leicester City, and he turned down the invitation by the claim that I want to cement my position at Leicester City, so I'll not be attending any match. I'll not be going to Africa Cup of Nations. And they talked to the coach and they agreed, fine, you can remain at Leicester. When the Africa Cup of Nations was kicking off, he got a red card. So he is suspended for 3 matches. That means by the time his suspension ends, Africa Cup of Nations will be over.
So funny, and it's called karma. You know, when you have all your heart out to go and play for your national team, that's what you should do, man. And it's the same case that we had with Onana. I mean, he wanted to play for Manchester United against Tottenham, and he actually was one of the causes why Man United might have not even taken the full points. And now he's there. And I saw some guy saying on our Facebook that he's now going to also make Cameroon drop other points in consecutive days. So funny enough, he didn't play, but I'm sure he'll feature in the next few games.
I saw some memes playing because Onana every time he's playing, he'll drop memes. Because the second goal, Tottenham Hotspur tried to block it, and some people edited that image, and he's like
some people or you. Some people or you.
Come on, not me. I see some people like they are calling him gym instructor. He's trying to lift.
The kind of goalkeeping he does at near post is quite shocking. It's shocking because as a Man United fan, you expect he should save that goal. But maybe we'll look at it as we look for the during the preview. But Manchester United is not playing.
He's not playing.
So
you're
we'll
just
see.
mention maybe from the just.
There's another African story that was funny. The guy, I don't know, I can't remember his name, but he was called in to answer why his mother died in 1986, yet he was born in 1990. So, I mean, AFCON is bringing us a lot of good stuff to see. Like, there's a lot, but the tournament is going on properly. There's no nil-nil games so far. At least a goal every match, and it's good to see. So you're gonna be looking at it, and we will be bringing, of course, the AFCON episodes as they go by in the future.
We had El Clasico, Real Madrid taking on Barcelona.
The Merengues, Los Blancos.
And Vinicius Junior, netting a hat-trick, a beautiful hat-trick.
Yes.
You see, Barcelona fans have what we call double standard. Because we had some friction with Barcelona bench and Vinicius Junior. He was trying, like he was being pushed, a little bit of fight, and he showed them like 4-1. So 4-1, and they said this is harsh, you are not supposed to do something like this. But they're forgetting when Barcelona beat Real
Madrid 5-0. Mourinho time, right?
Gerard Piqué did this, like
it's the nature of football. I mean, as a neutral or as a Real Madrid fan, there is no bad with what Vinicius did, because first, actually, if he had not done anything in the game, then that's a problem. But bro,
you're provoking him.
I scored 3 goals. I scored 3 goals in the first half against you. I own you, so I can come to your bench and tell, hey Gavi, can you shut up, or can you go and play and equalize all those goals? So it's the nature of football. But congratulations to Los Blancos, aka the Merengues. For winning
when you mention
the Super Cup.
I can see Rock smiling. Jose Mourinho.
Yes, we also saw, by the way, AC Milan defeating Roma, and it is the match that Jose Mourinho was shown his door, like away from AS Roma. I mean, I don't know.
Sacked by Man United, sacked by Tottenham, sacked by Inter, sacked by
Chelsea,
Roma, sacked
twice.
by Chelsea twice, and he is the sacked one, not the special one.
I think Mourinho is a good manager in my own books.
Yeah.
But now
it's good you said your own books.
Yeah, because many people will not agree.
Yeah.
Even Rock will not agree with me.
Rock doesn't know Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, even someone at home who's watching will not agree with me. But he's a top manager. The problem is the way he carries himself after a bitter loss. You know, when you lose against AC Milan, a team that hasn't been doing so well in the league, but a team that has history, you want to come out with all your history as well. Because you remember, he was Inter Milan manager.
In their rival.
Yeah, in their rival. So he wants to talk some, he's arrogant. He's an arrogant manager. So when he brings that out, the owners and the directors behind the club, they say, this man now, wherever he's reached,
you don't understand what he's doing.
It's not his time. So get out. But I don't know. What do you think is next for him?
There are rumors already linking Jose Mourinho with a return to Chelsea, the third stint. And also there is possibility, the other links that rumors he could be taking over at Newcastle United.
At Eddie Howe.
Yeah.
Well,
what do you think will be better for Mourinho to come to Newcastle United?
I think as much as I respect him, I don't see him, or I don't see many clubs or big clubs going for him.
Yep.
I mean, Chelsea's stature right now, they're doing well with Pochettino. They are struggling, but it's his first season.
What do you mean they're doing well, or because they're close to Manchester United?
Yeah, they've won 3 games in a row. They're trying. The Chelsea that we knew at the start of the season. Around 4, right?
They lost
exactly.
2. Yeah.
So I don't see him going to a big club, but clubs like Newcastle will come for him because Newcastle is a hungry club. They want to win cups. You remember Eddie Howe lost to Manchester United in the cup. So these are the kinds of teams that Mourinho can win a cup with, because I think Newcastle have everything it takes. They just need, they just need a manager like Jose Mourinho to tighten the defense and sign one more player, and they can win. So maybe Newcastle, but you never know what happens because this is football. Because there's also international teams that need managers, and remember we have the Euros coming. Yeah. So we will see.
My take. I'm not a fan of England, the 3 Lions. Yeah. But I think give Jose Mourinho that job.
He can win a cup for them.
Euro 2024.
Wow.
Will belong to England.
Yeah, but you don't take away what
Southgate
has done.
The winning mentality.
The winning mentality.
You mentioned, you said Jose Mourinho can change team's mentality.
Yeah, can tighten that defense properly.
Since Mourinho won a bigger trophy for United, that is the Europa League. Since then.
Yeah, it's been a struggle downhill.
It has been Chelsea.
It's been true.
So I think for England, you can tell us what you think about Jose Mourinho. Should he or Arsenal fans want him?
Can never be Arsenal fans.
Can never be.
Jose Mourinho.
Some had mixed feelings. They feel like Jose Mourinho can
take that team to a next level.
The problem is we don't have the kind of players Jose Mourinho would want.
Yes. You know, Arsenal have these kinds of players.
He'll come and say, the moment we are defending Martin Odegaard and Kai Havertz, I feel like we are 2 players less. So like he cannot take them.
Yeah.
He cannot play for Arsenal right now. Maybe a team like Everton, a team like Newcastle United, heavy players. He needs like the likes of Bruno Guimaraes in the midfield.
Yeah. I think he would fit in at Newcastle properly because the way the football play. And don't forget, Jadon Sancho grabbed his first assist. This is another news coming like in Europe, like what we have right now.
So the problem wasn't Sancho.
I mean, his talent, he has quality. Yeah. He's a guy who can play football if he's happy. And you know, football starts here in your mind. Before you play with your feet, it has to start here. Even Rashford right now, I think the things that were going on in his mind were the ones distracting him from scoring goals. But I see him coming up. Anthony, the same thing. A lot of things happening in the behind the scenes, and it shows in the football. Exactly. So Sancho, happy for him. He got his first assist, and we'll see how it does.
I agree. You're happy for Sancho because even behind the scenes, you always tell me like you want Sancho to leave United or you get a new coach.
Bro, he is my favorite player, and I've told you before that Ten Hag, as much as I want him to continue, he's just away 2 of my favorite players at Man United, and I'm not happy about it. But well, let's see what he's got for us. If he's not gonna finish in the top 4, he should also go.
Yeah.
Should also follow the people he chased away. Anyway.
So anything else before
now? No. We're gonna go direct to the Premier League
so
preview.
We check what happened over the weekend, and 5 matches were played in the English Premier League, with Manchester City grabbing a late winner. That is coming from 2 goals down to secure 3-2 victory. And guess who is back? KDB, the king is back. It took him less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, but I think
he scored.
Yeah, before that, I think they scored the first goal. Bernardo Silva with a nice backing goal. Yeah, and then Newcastle equalized and added another 2 goals that looked the same.
Very quick. It was a copycat.
Yeah, copycat kind of goals. And then the king himself showed up. Grabbed the 3 points for Man City, and Man City were just boozing, man. So
so they are back, and of course we saw Unai Emery secure. Can you imagine? Unai Emery has been at Arsenal, and he has never registered a goalless draw.
This is the first time.
This is the first time he settled for a goalless draw.
I mean,
it is a game which actually killed our
bet slip. Yeah. You look at it in another direction, and you see Everton also have a good record of defending.
Yeah.
But you wonder how much they defended for them to be able to come away with a 0-0 draw. There was a goal that was disallowed, of course, because of offside. But I mean,
the hitting post twice.
Yes. So unlucky, but
it is
1-0 draw in all those matches, bro. You have to respect Unai.
And our brothers Manchester United, for the first time I saw a little bit of the Rashford I knew, but then again went down. Manchester United were held to a 2-2 draw by Tottenham Hotspur, and Marcus Rashford scored his first goal at Old Trafford since last year, May.
Wow. Not a good record to have.
Yeah.
I mean, as a Man United fan, you don't want to hear something like that. I mean, that is not the things that you want to hear. Those are not the records and statistics you want to hear from a player like Marcus.
Yeah.
He was on fire last season, but as we said in the beginning, it's about what is going on in his mind. There was little problems in his background, I think, wherever was going on in his personal life. But he's getting on form. But again, you'd feel that in that game, there was kind of mixed kind of reactions in terms of how he played. He scores a goal, and then the next minute is just doing a lot of stuff, and you wonder.
Call them nonsense. That's what I saw your tweet on X, but it's okay.
Right.
You and Zachary Oguda, like the style of football Marcus Rashford is offering for Man United doesn't fit your philosophy. Let me call it philosophy.
Well, I think that game, let's talk about the game. Let's leave Marcus alone as well, because he's coming back to form. The game was very open, 2 attacking teams, and if I have to comment on Tottenham's side, they're doing a good job.
Yeah.
I mean, have a new manager, of course, they were at the top, and then they had a few injuries. They are where they are now. Not a bad position to be in, because they are still contesting for the top 4. You will think they could or they can. There's a big chance they can. And without Son and Maddison in that match, and Kulusevski as well.
And guess what? Timo Werner made an assist.
Timo Werner made an assist. You expect Manchester United to win that kind of game.
Yeah.
And watching the game, you would have thought Manchester United were trying to be on the front in the game, because they scored, Tottenham equalized. They scored again, Tottenham equalized. So you will think that they were in the right direction in that game, but there's something that lacked for Manchester United, and it's the finishing. There are some chances that they were not able to take. We saw Scott coming on and missing 2 chances, especially the last minute free header. So there's a lot, and there's something about Ten Hag that I want to say. Ten Hag is not a defensive kind of manager, because as much as I have seen Manchester United play this season, we've leaked a lot of goals. We have thrown away leads more than anything, and that's why I think he should try and sometimes be a defensive kind of manager. There are games in the Champions League that we lost that could have been wins if we just defended. So I hope he does something. I don't know if we missed Martinez that much, but I think he should look at the defensive.
And I think somehow United settled.
Yes.
Tottenham at a point, they had 68, 70 ball possession.
Yes, yes.
And for information, Erik ten Hag didn't see Tottenham's goal.
What was he doing?
Second half goal. I think he came and he told the players, now you know what, he motivated the players, and as he turned heading back to the bench, that's when Tottenham scored. So he had some shots and he thought maybe it's Marcus Rashford.
Funny, but I think Tottenham played well. Postecoglou is playing the Pep style. He hold the ball.
Pressing.
He pressed. He did everything that he could, and they deserved the point.
Let's say United were lucky to get out at home.
I should say, but it was a kind of game that could have been. Watching it, you will just see these teams could end in a draw.
You had a 2-1.
Yeah, I had a 2-1 correct score, but
I had a 2-1 correct score. Unfortunately, it didn't happen.
Yeah, but. It is what it is.
We've got to talk about kick. It was worse.
It is what it is.
Anything else now?
No. I think Chelsea played. They scored the last minute.
Not last minute.
A penalty.
Before half time.
Yeah, penalty.
Cole Palmer once again.
They call him Cold Palmer.
That guy is playing beautiful football. He just needs to be in a serious club.
Come on, Chelsea is a serious club. They're coming for us, and I feel like.
What's Manchester? You see, I saw some fight and I was just impressed how things change. United were one of the best teams. Right now, you're celebrating when you go above Chelsea.
No, we are not celebrating. Actually, we fear for ourselves because it means we cannot finish top 4. Well, but I think Chelsea as a team right now, you can see the direction they're heading. I mean, even if sometimes they lose, they usually play football.
If you remember what I told you at the start of the season, I said, and I'll repeat this: Manchester United have nothing as a team compared to Chelsea. Chelsea are not where they're supposed to be. But Chelsea is a team which is building. Chelsea is undergoing what Liverpool underwent at around 2014, and what Arsenal were doing at around 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
To be truth be told, yes.
Yeah, but Pochettino has a lot of work to do as well to make sure that the team will be consistent, because he has a couple of young lads around who are trying very much to make sure that they do well. So we're going to be looking at who they are playing. I don't know. I don't think Chelsea and Manchester United are playing
they're not.
This weekend, but I think we have a few more, and we're going to
have 5 matches for the weekend, and the Elephant will return after 2 weeks without playing, and they'll be at home to Crystal Palace. There is a team, when you look what happened last year, the first leg, the first fixture in the Premier League, Arsenal got a 1-0 victory, a game which they ended with a red card. Ghana said a red card. So what's your take on this match?
The Elephants will come back in this game, but I think the problems that are still at Arsenal will still continue. I mean, the finishing part, they create a lot of chances, but finishing has been a problem, and it's up to the manager. I think the break since when they were defeated by, was it West Ham or Liverpool? Liverpool in the cup.
That was the cup, but the
Liverpool
was Fulham.
Fulham, yeah. So I think before then and now, the manager might have gone to the drawing board and asked his players what could have gone wrong in the games where they created a lot of chances and they were not able to score. So you might see a little difference in how they're going to be attacking. They could be more calm on the ball, not just taking shots every other time. And I feel like it's going to be a close game, though. Crystal Palace are a good side. I mean, Roy Hodgson has done a good job there. And you'd feel they will always frustrate London teams, as they always do. Not even London teams, but all big big teams in the Premier League. And it's going to be close, but Arsenal should come out on the top. And this is the first time they're going to win this year, I think. And I'm going to go for Arsenal 2-1 against Crystal Palace. How about you?
I think, like you said, Arsenal right now lack confidence. It's a game which you would see Arsenal trying to attack, having 43 or 48 shots without scoring. Then that's a huge problem. But then again, I saw some training videos. Like you say, you tell me bets will look good when you place them, but when the matches start playing, you see something different. We saw Eddie Nketiah trying to take some good shots. Gabriel Jesus is back, and not Tomiyasu. He left the Asian Cup.
And El Neni as well.
El Neni as well
for the AFCON.
And also there is not so sure if Thomas Partey will be returning. But then, like you said, Crystal Palace, what they're doing, they're not doing well. In their last around 10, 11 matches, they've only picked a single victory. Compared to Arsenal, what Arsenal have done, like they've gone for 3 consecutive matches without a win and 2 in the Premier League. So I think this is their chance to bounce back and they're gonna score. And what I'm feeling is like they're gonna score like at least 3 goals to 1. That's what I'll give them. The next match, we don't have a lot of matches, but let's talk about only Bournemouth taking on Liverpool. This is on Sunday.
There's much to talk about Liverpool, but we're not going to talk it in broad because we know they're missing Salah right now. In the cup, the game before these, they played, they didn't play Virgil van Dijk, but they were able to come up with a 2-1 victory against Fulham, come back and in the cup. And Liverpool, you can see the philosophy for Klopp has always been there, and even if you score fast against them, there's chances that they can come back and win the game. And for this game, I think Bournemouth has also done well in the last few games, aside from being defeated by Tottenham 3-1, and it's going to be a hard game actually. And I feel like Liverpool might miss Salah on this one, and it could be a big miss on this one because away. You remember last time Liverpool played Bournemouth at Vitality Stadium. They lost 1-0 after defeating Manchester United 7-0. So
they couldn't score.
You wonder. Okay, like it looks unpredictable. There is a likelihood that Liverpool can win, but again, you feel like Bournemouth will be a tough nut to crack. And I feel, as much as I'm seeing a 1-1 draw, I feel like Liverpool can still, because of their aura, because they're a big club, they can come away with a win. And that's why I'm going for a difficult 1-2 win for Liverpool.
Right, it's a tough match. I agree with you, but then again, Liverpool have the momentum, and they're playing once again a Fulham, and I feel now Jurgen Klopp, it's time to continue the win. When Pep Guardiola said when you're at number 2, there is no much pressure, unlike when you're at the top. So I think Liverpool would like to continue being at the top and being chased. And I'm going to give them a 2-0 victory.
Wow.
Yes.
Let's see. But I think Solanke might score. But it's your prediction, so we'll see. But on Monday, I want us to talk about Brighton versus Wolves. What do you think? Because if Brighton wins this game, they will be fifth. They will be ahead of Manchester United and West Ham. They'll have 34 points, and maybe the goal difference is the one that will decide against West Ham. And if Wolves also win, they will go ahead of Chelsea. So it's also a difficult match.
Looks like United have found their match. You see, when you mention Chelsea, you'll obviously mention Wolves. When you mention Man United, you'll mention Brighton.
That's the
anyway. I think tough match. These are 2 teams which are scoring. Trust me. And I don't see any of them winning. I'm gonna give them a 2-2 draw.
A 2-2 draw.
Yes.
It's most likely to be, but it's gonna have goals. It's a game that will have goals, of course. We'll see Brighton scoring, Wolves scoring, and as much as you think it's gonna end in a draw, I think Brighton might edge Wolves on this one, and it's gonna be a 2-1 win for Brighton.
Okay.
So we also have other EPL matches, but those correct scores and predictions, you'll find them in our shorts, like the shorts that we usually have every time on TikTok,
for
on
YouTube,
Facebook,
and also the goals.
like Nottingham. I don't know if they're playing another team over there. So we will have them, and of course we have the kick tip predictions. Now,
this was the toughest.
I think you had like 6 points.
Around for the first time, I think I had 5.
5 points.
You have 6.
I have 7. I have 7. And then Nana has 5 as well. So I'm closing the gap. We are just playing the 3. There is another person who joined, but he's still a little below. He predicted a few games. He's called Marian Love. I don't know if it's Marian Love or...
You sure you don't know?
I don't know.
Okay.
But they're now also in the mix, and we want everyone to come and predict these games with us. You know, many people bash us when we get the correct scores wrong. Why can't you come to this kick tip app as well and play with us so that you have more points against us every match day? So the kick tip link, we'll show it in the comments, and it will also be in the description section, and we'll also post it on Facebook so that we have many people, not only on Facebook, everywhere, so that we have all of our followers, especially you watching from home, to come and predict with us. So that's for the kick tip predictions. And then we have our people watching at home. The ones we love. I think we love them more than they love us, right?
True.
Because we give them tips, we give them news, we give them we give anything football, even memes, but some get
it's very emotional.
It's emotional. Yeah, when you post something like mic testing, Fulham 1, Arsenal 2. Or
and
Fulham 2, Arsenal 1.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, but it's the nature of football, we understand.
Football.
But today is a day to appreciate all of the people who have been engaging with us. And here we go. Maybe you can start on your end and let's see who you have.
Right. I have Tony Wogunya, one of our biggest fans. And we have another guy from Zambia. We call him Harrison Sakala. I hope I've pronounced Sakala well. And another guy from Nigeria, call him Eze Michael. Another guy from Ghana, John Dekpor. And we have another guy from Thika, I think from Mirema. I call him Davis Barasa. Joachim, we have Seth Syke, we have another guy called Dan Wendo, and from our neighbors Uganda, we have Artista Ino, Oriana Papa. We have another guy from, I don't know this guy from, called Lord Antipas, aka Kasululu.
What a name. A very good name to have.
Then the last one,
African name, yeah.
Yeah, another guy from Nigeria, we call him Prince Mide.
Prince Mide.
That's what I have from my end.
Well, make sure you send me those usernames because we're going to be having to post these guys on our Facebook and tag them and appreciate them.
Yeah.
On my end, I usually get a little bit detailed because I get the personal touch with our fans, you know, and our topmost #1 fan.
Yeah.
I mean, he might not be #1, but he's one of our best fans. Nakami Olivia. I don't think there's any post we've posted on social media that he hasn't liked.
She will always like.
We appreciate you. And we'll make sure we have something for you. You just keep on engaging with us. And then I have a few others. We have a guy called David Walu Wanjala. David Walu Wanjala came on our comments where we had posted our winnings. And then there was someone who said, why I always get the predictions after it's finished play. That was, I think, you can understand the language might be a Nigerian or someone. Yeah. So David Walu Wanjala said, you should check on the page every 2 minutes for you to get information about soccer.
From Liquid Sports.
Thank you, bro. #2, I have a guy from Nakuru. He's called Lenaipeyan Lewis. He came to the inbox and said, good morning, guys, I'm Lewis. And if I could get a chance to be on your show analyzing football someday, it will be good. I hope you can consider me. Been thinking of creating my own podcast and so and so. So I really love your work, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to our inbox and appreciating our work. And as we have answered you on in the inbox, make sure that you also respond so that we know if you got our response. I also have another guy with the nickname Inspira, to be transferred. I think he meant to say inspired. But he has an A at the end. Yeah. But
he's a mutual friend.
Yeah.
To us.
So his real name is Dennis Otieno. Dennis Otieno said, hello. He always asks about football. He comes and asks about what is it true that Mourinho has been sacked? Yeah. I mean, we want those kinds of engagements because we feel
Liverpool news.
We always feel like that is our work for us to make sure that you get updated. And then we have Obura KE. I think it's Obure, not Obura. This guy, we've mentioned him before.
Yeah, we did.
But he came to notify us that His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua liked our post, the Vice President of Kenya people. Yeah. And we confirmed.
Gachagua is liking our betting tips.
Your tax money, Kenyans, They might be using it to double the money on this show.
I'm not responsible for anything Werimu is saying right now.
Well, thank you so much, Obureke, for notifying us that. And then I have another guy from Morocco.
Yeah.
His username on YouTube, though. This one is on YouTube. He's called Osa Miriadi. And when we posted the AFCON video, he said, hit that like button if you watch this video from Morocco. Keep working, guys. We really like your content. We appreciate you so much. I have another guy. He's called Leonard Lifo from Namibia. He came and just said, you are the best. Guys, keep it up. We appreciate you. We have another guy from Zanzibar, all the way from the land of beach. I mean, not the beach you're thinking about.
Okay. Continue.
So he said, okay, it's in Swahili. Vipi wadau.
I saw Rock smiling.
Kwanza niwape kongole. Like he meant congratulations.
Yeah.
I won a bet and he sent us the screenshot through inbox. So very good of you. And we also appreciate you and congratulations on your winnings. And then last but not least, I have Ezali Zuli Abde from Chicago, Illinois.
Wow.
He came and said, Liquid Sports, I love your news. Just keep on what you're doing. We appreciate you. And I also have another lady in the house, an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Her name is Mukuka Clara Kalima. He said, Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
I'm too fast, you know.
Yeah, you're too fast.
She said, the game is over now. Congratulations to my team. Arsenal won. I think that is a game Arsenal won. And then it was around December. And then, the game before you were on top by Christmas. And then we have Yvonne Buluma.
Our top fan.
One of our top fans.
Yvonne, you should look for us. Mm-hmm. We have a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Branded Bet Power. DM us, we will give you one.
Yeah, so all of those fans we have mentioned, we appreciate you so much. And everyone else on Facebook. I mean, we wouldn't be where we are without you guys. And we appreciate you so much. So that is the end. Remember to take part in the Kick Tip predictions. And we engage us on our socials. And we love you so much. So we've come to the end of the EPL Matchday 21 Part 2. My name is Brian.
They call me Vincent.
And this is the Liquid Sports Show.